Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahlan wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahlan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We will be solving today 05A0 paper 1 May June 2023. So moving on, the first question says write down all the factors of 18. All the factors of 18 basically means write down the numbers in which the table of 18 comes. So 18 is divisible by 1, 18 is divisible by 2, 18 is divisible by 3, 18 is divisible by 6, 18 is divisible by 9, and 18 is divisible by 18 itself. So that's the answer for question 1 part A. Question 1 part B, it says write down the reciprocal of 8. So the reciprocal of 8 is 1 upon 8. Moving on to question number 2, it says draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to the line AB. In order to draw a perpendicular, first of all, what do you have to do? You have to place this at the corner. We will minimize the length a bit, and then we will basically draw an arc. So as you can see, I have drawn one over here, and then I will go up over here and draw an arc over here, like this. Now we will move this and place it over here on B, and again make another arc. Alright, and we will make it from like this. We'll bring it down over here and make another arc like this. Once you have made an arc, you will use a ruler and then you will sketch a line between these 2 points. For example, I have selected, you'll come up over here, and this is how you will draw a perpendicular to the line AB. Moving on, it says measure the line AB in centimeters. You will open a ruler and then you will measure it using the ruler. So you place the ruler like this, starting from this point, and then you will measure how much it is. So when I place the ruler, it's roughly 7.4, 7.5. So that's how you will do question 2 part B. Moving on to the next question, question number 3, it says shade 2 squares so that the diagram has a rotational symmetry of order 4. You can use a tracing paper to solve this question, but if you don't have a tracing paper, you can solve this question like this. So for example, if I rotate this shape over here, alright, so these 2 points over here will become these 2 points, right? Therefore, I will shade this point. And when I rotate this again, because it's a rotational symmetry of order 4, if I rotate this again, these 2 points will now become these 2 points. So I have to shade this as well. So in short, the answer for this question is going to be, I will shade this box and then I will shade this box. Yeah, this and this. So whenever you rotate, it's going to have an or like rotational symmetry of order 4. Now, question number 4. Kai and Eva each have a piece of wood 57 centimeter long. Kai cuts his piece into 4 equal parts. Alright, so what are you going to do? 57 divided by 4, which is going to give you an answer of 14.25. Part B says Eva cuts her pieces into 2 parts and the lengths are in the ratio 5:1. Find the length of the longer part. So for a question like this, Eva cuts her shape into 2 parts, 5:1. So the total length is 6. Basically 57 centimeter represents the length of 6. And the longer side of course is going to be this side, 5. So we write 5 over here and x over here and we will cross multiply. So 57 multiplied by 5 divided by 6 will give us an answer of 47.5. So that's how you solve question 4 part B. Moving on to question number 5. It says in the diagram ABC is a triangle and ACD is a straight line. Find the value of x and the value of y. So alright, if you want to find the value of x, it's going to be like this. The sum of a triangle is always 180 degrees. So we will do 59 plus 73 plus x is equals to 180. We will add 59 and 73, and then we are going to subtract it from 180. So let's do it. 59 plus 73, 132, 180 subtracted from 132, so 48. X is equals to 48. Now it says find the value of y. If you look, y is on a straight line. Y and x are both on straight line. This is an adjacent angle. So x plus y is equals to 180 degrees. X is 48. 48 plus y is equals to 180 degrees. Y is equals to 180 minus 48. Y is equals to 132. So that's how you get the value of y. Now, question number 6. Find the temperature that is 8 degrees colder than -5. Alright, so we will do -5, -8. So it's -13. If you guys still don't understand, look, let's say this is a scale. You are on -5 and it says that it is 8 degrees colder. So you go down 8 steps further. So that is become, if we go down 8 steps further, it's going to become -13. Now, question 7. There are two prime numbers in this list. Work out the sum of these two prime numbers. So prime numbers are numbers that only come in the table of 1 and that only come in their own table. They are not divisible. Alright, so if you look over here, we have one prime number which is 47, the other prime number which is 61. It says work out the sum of these two numbers. So 47 plus 61, it's 108. Okay. Question number 8. On 10 days, Stephen records the number of minutes he has to wait for a train. Complete the stem and leaf diagram. So look, the most important thing is the key. Always look at the key. So this 0, 1 represents only 1. Alright. It says 0, 1 only represents 1 minute. 0, 3 only represents 3 minutes. So we have crossed out this. Let's see which other small number we have. We have 4. So we will write just 4. Alright, then which number, cross out 4, which number do we have? We have 5, so we will write 5. We have another 5, so we will write 5 again. Then we have the number 8, so we will write 8. Now, this, we come over to the next part, which is 1. So the smallest number is 11. So 1, 1. 1 slash 1 basically represents 11 minutes. 1 slash 2 represents 12 minutes. Alright, then we have 2, so we will write 2, 3 and 2, 4. And hence we have completed our stem and leaf diagram. Moving on, it says find the median. Median refers to the middle value. So in order to find median, we say m is equals to n plus 1 divided by 2. N is the number, alright, the number of terms. So if you look over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we will do 10 plus 1 divided by 2. That's 11 divided by 2, which is 5.5. 5.5 means that we have to pick the 5th and the 6th number. So I'm going to use a red pen over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th number. This is the 6th number. So we will do 5 plus 8 divided by 2. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. So the median is 6.5. Let's move on to the next question. It says, the scale drawing shows the position of town A and town B. Measure the bearing of town B from town A. So if you look at this question, basically what the question is asking you guys is you have to measure the bearing of town B from town A. Basically, you have to measure this whole thing. Alright. Now, what you have to do, you guys have to take out a protractor, rotate it like this, the way I have rotated it, bring it over here, and then rotate it a bit again so it's absolutely straight. Now let's zoom in. Alright, let's zoom in a bit. And let's correct the position again. And this should be in the middle. You see this small line of the protractor? This should be in the middle. So as you guys can see, this point is coming at 135. Look, this line. It's 135. So the bearing, or basically the bearing of town B from A is 135 degrees. Alright. Now we will be moving on to question number 10. It says, the diagram shows a right angled triangular prism on the 1 centimeter square grid. Complete the net of this prism. One face has been drawn for you. So basically we have to open up this diagram and draw it over here. So as you guys can see, the base has already been made for you. Basically, let's say that this point is A, B, C, D. Alright. And let's make A, B, C, D here as well. Look, AD is 3. And if you look how many boxes are there, 1, 2, 3. So this is also 3. AB is 6. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This side is also 6. So we know that the base has already been made. Now let's call this point X and let's call this point Y. X is directly above A. And how much? It's 4 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw X over here. We make a straight line. You guys need to use a scale, remember that. And you join, just like X is joined to C. Alright, one mistake I made. This point is not C. This point is C. While I was writing it down, this is A, B, C, D. Alright, yeah. Sorry. And the point Y is directly above B. So you open it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point Y. And point Y connects with C. So remember, you guys need to use a scale. Alright. Now moving on, you guys can see we have the base was already there, and we made this triangle on both sides. Now this slant, as you guys can see, this slant part, this remains. So this slant is like 5 centimeters. So, and it has a base of like 6. So 5 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from here as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We close it. And this point is also basically X and Y. Why? Because if you look at the shape, this shape, right, this part exactly, the tops are X and Y. So basically this shape, this triangular prism had 4 sides. The base, the sides, the slant, and the back. The back is XYBA. Alright? XYBA. So and the height is 4 centimeters. So we are going to make another 4 centimeter back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to close it. And as you can see, the height is 4 centimeter. And where are these points joining? A and B. So we will write A and B. And that's how you sketch the whole shape onto a net. Alright. Moving on, we are doing question number 11. On question number 11, it says the distance from town A to town B on map is 3.5 centimeters. The scale on the map is 1:250,000. Find the actual distance. Alright. So the distance from town A to town B on map is 3.5. We have to find the actual distance now. So what I recommend is like right over here scale like map, write actual. It's 1:250,000. So on the map it's 3.5, right? 3.5. and the actual is x, so we cross multiply. Alright, so this turns out to be x is equals to 250,000 multiplied by 3.5. Let's just for the sake of it use a calculator so that we don't make any calculation mistake. So it's 3.5, sorry, my bad, it's 3.5. So 875,000. X is equals to 875,000. Now remember, this is not your answer. This is not your answer. You have to write the answers in kilometer. So in order to convert it into kilometer, 1 centimeter to meter is 100 and 1 meter to kilometer is 1000. So basically we are going to divide it by 100,000. 100,000. We go 5 places back because there are 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 8.75 kilometers. That's how you solve this question. Moving on to question number 12, it says a spinner is spun. The possible outcomes are A, B, C or D. The probability of spinning A, C or D is shown. Calculate the table. So this side is X. And remember, total probability is always is equals to 1. So this thing is 1. Alright. Now you're going to add all of them. 0.2 plus 0.05 plus 0.35 plus x is equals to 1. Let's add all of them. Just use a calculator for the sake of it. 0.2 plus 0.05 plus 0.35, which turns out to be, how much is this? 0.6. Okay. X is equals to 1 minus 0.6. X is equals to 0.4. And that's how you solve it. Now we have question number 13. So this is basically sets and Venn diagrams. It says the universal set is basically all the values from 1 to 20. X is like x greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 20. And E is all even numbers. So let's write down E. E is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And M is multiples of 5. So M is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. It says find the number of elements in set M. N basically this means number. So if you look at it, how many numbers of elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 4. Next question says find the elements in the set E intersection M. E intersection M basically means you have to write the common. So what are the numbers common? You can see that 10 is in both of them and 20. So it's going to be 10 and 20. That's it. Nothing difficult. Okay. So this is the part where we will not use the calculator. It says without using the calculator, work out this value. So first of all, write 4 upon 7 divided by. The way to solve this is you do 21 multiply by 1 and then you add it with 5. Okay. So 21 multiplied by 1 is 21 plus 5 is 26. So it turns out to be 26 upon 21. Now you have to reciprocate it. So this divide will become multiply. It will become 21 upon 26. Just to make your life easy, don't solve this right now. Simplify it. 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21, and 2 2s are 4, 2 13s are 26. So 2 3s are 6, and 1 multiplied by 13 is 13. So your answer is 6 upon 13. That's it. Okay. Question number 15. So it says find 3fg. Basically you will do 3 multiplied by fg, which is 8 and minus 3. 3 8s are is 24, and 3 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 9. So that's 24 upon minus 9. Moving on, it says fg plus gh. Alright. So 8 minus 3 plus minus 12, 35. 8 minus 12, so plus minus is minus, positive, negative, negative. 8 minus 12 is negative 4. Minus 3 plus 35, that's positive 32. You don't need to write positive like that. I just wrote it for you guys. So negative 4 and 32. That's your answer. Now the question says the coordinates of the point G. So basically, whenever you have to solve a question like this, first of all, look, they have already given us FG. FG. Alright. FG basically means OG minus OF. We already have FG, it's 8, negative 3 is equals to, we need to find OG minus OF. OF is basically, the point of F is also given, 1 and minus 4. So just write 1 and minus 4. OG is equals to 8 minus 3 plus, you shift it there, plus 1 and negative 4. Alright, so basically this will turn out to be 8 plus 1 is 9, negative 3, negative 4 is negative 7. So 9, negative 7, that's it. Easy. Next question. X is an integer where x is greater than or equal to negative 3. It means x can be negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. And then it says x is less than 3. So the best way to do it, first of all, rearrange it. Write it down like this. Write x in the middle. X is greater than or equal to 3 and less than 3. It means x is negative 3 because it says greater than or equal to. Either it is greater than negative 3 or equal to. Negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Remember, x cannot be 3 because x is less than 3 actually. Now it says, find the side of an interior angle of a regular polygon. So first of all, let's find the exterior angle. I'll tell you guys why. So exterior angle is equals to 360 upon n. 360 divided by number of sides. So it's 360 divided by 15. Let me use a calculator just for the sake of it. 360 divided by 15, that's 24. So exterior angle is basically 24. Now the question was asking interior angle. So interior angle plus exterior angle is equals to 180 degrees. So interior angle is equals to 180 minus 24. It's equals to 156. So the answer is going to be 156. Next question number 18, it says write 45,000 in standard form. So look guys, it's 45,000. How many decimal places you need to go back? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 4. That's how you write standard form. Moving on to the next part, it says 6.75 multiplied by 10 raised to power negative 3 multiplied by 4.2 multiplied by 10 raised to power negative 5. Okay, what you guys have to do, just make separate column 6.75 multiplied by 4.2 and make another bracket 10 raised to power negative 3 multiplied by 10 raised to power 5. What we have to do now is 6.75 multiplied by 4.2, which is 28.35. Let me check, is it 28.35? Yeah. And multiply by 10 raised to power 2, because negative 3 plus 5 is positive 2. Now look, we have to go one decimal place back, because in standard form that's how you give the answer. So this turns out to be 2.835, and when we go one decimal place back, we add 1 to the power, multiply by 10 raised to power 3. So that's going to be your answer, 2.835 multiplied by 10 raised to the power negative 3. Sorry, to the 10 to the power of 3. Question 19. Simplify. In order to make your life easy, just simplify it like this. 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18, and subtract the powers. You're going to 12 minus 3 because it's divide. whenever it's divided, you subtract the powers. So this turns out to be 6x 12 minus 3 is 9, 6x9. Now question 20. So in question 20 it says that buses at a station go to the port or to the town. Buses leave every 28 minutes for the port, buses leave every 48 minutes for the town. At 10:18, a bus for the port and a bus for the town leave the station together. Find the next time when a bus for the port and the town leave together. Okay, whenever you have a question like this, just take out the LCM of 28 and 48. So let's do it together. 14 and 24. Then again 7 and 12. Then again like 7 ones are 7 and like 12 ones are is 12. So what the LCM is going to be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 12. Okay. It's 336. So this 336 is minutes. So after 336 minutes, they're going to meet again. So now, let's divide 336 by 60. So this is 5.6, alright. 5.6 hours basically means 5 hours and 36 minutes. Yeah, 5 hours and 36 minutes. How do I know that? Alright, very simply, 0.6 multiplied by 60, that's 36. Okay, so 5 hours and 36 minutes. So they at 10:18 a bus. Alright, at 10:18 both of them leave together, a bus for the station and the bus for the town and the port. And then after 5 hours 36 minutes they are going to leave together. Alright, so we are just going to add it. 5:36. We just add it already in the time frame. So this turns out to be 18 plus 36. What is 18 plus 36? 18 plus 36, that's 54. Okay. And 10 plus 5 is 15. So that's 1554. If you guys want, you can write as 354 as well, because both mean the same thing. Alright, so we have triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Calculate QR. Oh, this is easy. So look, you have to calculate QR. So BC is equivalent to QR and AB is equivalent to PQ. So BC we are going to write 9 upon AB, which is 15, is equals to QR, which we don't know, which we can write as x, upon PQ, which is 18, and cross multiply. So 15x is equals to 9 multiplied by 18. X is equals to 9 multiplied by 18 divided by 15. Let's do it. 9 multiplied by 18 divided by 15. So that's 10.8. So that's your answer. Easy. Next question. Calculate AB. So as you guys can see, this is trigonometry. In trigonometry, the most important thing is to identify what's the length, what's opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent. So anything opposite the angle is opposite. Anything opposite 90 degrees is hypotenuse, and this is adjacent. Now in this question we have opposite and we have hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse both come in sine. So sine 42 because that's opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite is AB. Hypotenuse is 8.6. AB is equals to sine 42 multiplied by 8.6. Let's do it. Sine 42 multiplied by 8.6. That's 5.75. Alright. So yeah, 5.75. That's going to be your answer. Now, in this question, we have to calculate PR. So what you guys can do is you guys can use Pythagoras theorem. First, we will calculate this P SQ. This is 11.2. This is 23.8. So this is hypotenuse. So the formula is basically c square is equals to a square plus b square. It doesn't even matter what a square or b square is. What is important is what is c square. C square is the hypotenuse. What's the hypotenuse? This thing. 23.8 whole square is equals to a square plus 11.2 square. So a square is equals to 23.8 square minus 11.2 square. Because this is a square, you're going to under root both the sides. Under root it. Now under root 23.8 square minus 11.2 square, which is 21. That's not the answer. This side is just 21. Now we will solve it again because we want to find PR, and PR isn't easy to find. PRS. This side is 21. This side is 20. Again, what's the hypotenuse? PR. So if you, for your sake, for you guys, I'll write PR whole square is equals to 21 square plus 20 square, because c square is equals to a square plus b square. C square this time is PR. That's alright. So a square plus b square. So 21 square plus 20 square, that's 841. We are going to under root it as well. So that's 29 because we have to under root both the sides. So 29. So your answer is 29. Alright. Question, how many questions are left? Okay, so we are on the last question finally, because I'm very tired now. So it says the mass m kilograms of object A is 350. Correct to the nearest 10 grams. Complete the statement. So this is like upper bound and lower bound. Complete to the nearest 10. So you're going to do 10 divided by 2, which is 5. What you do? 350 plus minus 5. So when you subtract it, it becomes 345. When you add it, it becomes 355. So now next part says the mass of object B is 348 kg. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Show that the mass of object B more than the mass of object A. Okay, so look, let's do this. Correct to the nearest kilogram, which means 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. So object B is basically between. We are going to add and subtract 0.5. So object B is basically between 347.5 and 348.5. Alright, so let's say object B is 348. Now object A is between 345 and 355. So we can say object A may be 345 or 346 or even 347, because all these numbers are lower than 348. So object A may be 345, which is less than 348. So object B is 348, object A is 345, and 345 is less than 348. So object A may be 345. So hence we have shown it as well. So that's it for this past paper. Please guys, do subscribe, do share, and do like, do comment. And if you have any questions, always mention them in the comments below. If you guys want the file, the working file, if you guys want it, you guys can mention it in the comments and I'll email it to you, no problem. So bye bye, take care, and happy learning.